Well, welcome to This Week in Our Collective Heads. We're here at Marvelous Nerd Year's Eve, and I'm here with Devin Pike, chair for the con, and thank you so much for being here, and thank you for having us here.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
I mean, the show doesn't happen if people aren't not only interested in the show, but actually out putting the word out for it.
Oh, yeah. I think that, especially this time of year, it could be hard to get the right one, but this is Stan Lee's birthday. Mm-hmm. It's Nichelle Nichols' birthday week as well.
And it's also Jess Harnell's birthday this week
I
as
didn't
well.
know that.
One of the 4 Animaniacs voice talents who are actually in town. And I found that out very, very late in the game, so I didn't even get him cake. I feel bad. He's going to have to eat it. He's going to have to eat some of Stan Lee's cake. I don't know. It's going to be horrible.
We'll see if we can get him something later.
Yeah.
It's my birthday today.
And it's your birthday.
Happy
as well. It's Kat's
birthday.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's what we're just casual here. We're just hanging out.
Sure.
But this has been great to see so many great people here. I got to meet Brian and Marilyn and Scott from Clerks. Just got done with Sam Jones, which was.
Is Sam still up there?
He's right over this way.
Oh.
Yeah, he is.
I think he owes me $5.
Oh, he does?
No.
That man, there's so many great people here, and to be able to have that interaction, I think is great. And that's what I love about conventions. You know, I go to a lot of these, but I love that we get to have these moments with celebrities, this back and forth. We don't have this type of communication normally. 20 years ago, you wouldn't have been able to tell someone how much they meant to you. And
Well, you can, but usually there's a restraining order involved if you do wind up.
Yeah,
so,
but to see so many of these people and be able to tell them how you feel about them, and to take mementos, be able to get a photo with Stan or someone else is just beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So who's your favorite? Who's the person you're most impactful, or I should say, who are you most excited to be able to talk to in person?
Well, honestly, the person I'm looking forward to talking to the most is Nathalie Cox, mostly because she's an incredible talent, and this is actually her first show in Texas.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, it's true. And she's also a massive Ab-Fab fan, so I got some Bali down in my my.
I'll be there later.
Nat!
Yeah, that's what I love. I love the people like Natalie here. I love that so many. We have Claudia over here. It's beautiful, and to be able to see these people.
Well, all right. So now there's going to be. So now that Natalie came,
Sure.
I don't know if the shotgun people can pick this up or not. I should never have been given the keys to a comic. This is worse than Ferris telling Cameron that he really needs the Ferrari to sell the thing, because not only is it down in a ditch somewhere, it is on fire, and there's pygmies, and it's horrible. They should have never given me booking authority for a con, because I wanted all my favorite people here. This is, and if you ever get the opportunity to do your own con, well, it's worth it. It's worth it for about 96 hours.
No, it's not.
Okay. Not in a row. Not in a row. Because the first 24, like the ones I'm going through right now, ulcer.
Yeah.
There's an ulcer that is bleeding in my body right now.
Which is why I have not texted you for the past week.
You're an incredibly smart human being. My impulse was to get people who don't necessarily get to do shows in North Texas, but also had a personal impact on my life and my life growing up. Sam Jones, Animaniacs, Nichelle Nichols. I'd say Stan Lee, but every time I say the words, I have to give him $20. Yeah. So I love the vibe because it's all coalescing today, and the guests are lined up downstairs. Everybody's getting in off the plane. Michael Rooker socked me in the jaw because of a ride thing. I'm telling you, it's great.
And you get to live out. You get to see anybody that you wanted. Like you said, the Animaniacs. I saw you Facebook that and say, this is a good idea, and I thought, is that really going to happen? It's happening, and they're probably the top of my list on here. Michael Rooker and Stanley, obviously. Stanley is a pillar of my childhood. I started reading comic books at 3. I read them before novels. My dad introduced me to the Avengers and Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four was my first comic book that I ever read. I love Spider-Man. Don't get me wrong, but Fantastic Four is so special to me, and that's his first, that he was allowed to just do whatever he wanted. But the Animaniacs, even as an adult, as a child, doesn't matter. That show holds up so well.
And on so many levels, kids love it because it's big colors and there's songs, there's music, and there's dancing, and adults love it because of jokes like fingerprints.
That's my favorite joke. That is my favorite joke from Animaniacs. And there's so many that just slipped in there, and I'm sure that have been fights with censors like the South Park guys have, where they're
God.
like, well, I want to say this, you can't say that. The negotiation tactics, but I don't know how they got away with some of it.
Well, it's because it's subtle and it doesn't have to hit people over the head. And I can't. There are a couple of writers who I've run into for the show. Tyler Gary's one of them, and winds up telling this great story of, and he wouldn't tell me which joke it was, but winds up telling this joke about they went back and forth with standards and practices for 9 months and actually had to push to another season because the joke just they couldn't clear past, and then they finally just said, you know what, we did it anyway.
Now, there's another person from from the cast. I would love to meet. I don't think that she normally does these type of conventions. I don't know how the draw would be. Sherry Stone.
See, voice actor
we know.
people. Yeah, she's the goddess.
Well, and she was the model for Ariel, for Belle, and not only that, but then she goes into write for Animaniacs. And she's like a squirrel, and it's like for us, it's great. But I don't know how many people other than us. But you never know.
Well, and that was the thing with Animaniacs. I knew that it would work when I was having a birthday party at the Alamo, and they let me put together the reel of what I wanted to show at the theater. And I put in 2 episodes of Animaniacs and ran the full theme, and then I cut together all of the Annies. Eisenhower, Mamie, Lorraine and Spaney, Shirley MacLaine, all of those. Every single one. But when the theme music kicks on, and this is 150-seat theater, everybody sings along. And it was just, okay, this is going to work.
Yeah, I think that for I don't know, that just resonates with my generation so much. I think it was the Batman the Animated Series and all of that going on all at the same time. Animaniacs, Batman holds up as well.
Yeah.
Animaniacs, I think, like you said, the things that they snuck in were just remarkable. Yeah, but thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being here.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for being here, and to all of those of you watching, I'm sorry that your boss caught you watching this. I'm sorry that it wasn't anything better.
Click away on YouTube.
One quick question.
Yeah.
What can we as a community do to support you to make your job less stressful?
Well, that would have.
I've always wanted
that's like a double.
Isn't she wonderful?
You might get some.
You don't, especially if they're thinking about you or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Negative.
There are 2 answers.
Maybe
The
teleportation.
first answer is
That's like my main one.
understand that shows like this are like a very large freight ship running through ocean waters.
Yeah, it would be so nice if you were all of a sudden just like.
We all want to turn the same way you guys do, but it takes time. So if something needs to change, it winds up being a process. So things can't turn on a dime. And patience is not always something that our community is known for. So that's number 1. And number 2 is if you ever decide to do a con, don't. Because I like you guys too much, and I want you to be happy and healthy, and this is not the way to do it.
We don't want splints and back problems and nightmares.
Wear comfy shoes at least.
Gotta wear comfy.
Gotta wear comfy shoes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but you're right. But thank you so much.